Handy if I got it right, wouldn't it? Hi and good morning or good afternoon and welcome to THFC Till I Die, your home of Tottenham, past and present. Now, I'm doing a solo stream this morning just on the back of watching Steve Perriman's podcast. And it got me thinking, who's to blame for the mess we're in? Look, we all blame Levy. Yes, there's been mistakes made, but some of these pointed out to me when we were having our success, when we were in Champions League finals, reaching second in the league, should Levy be given credit for that? And the answer to that question is yes, he should be. But also he should take the blame for the mess we're in now. And I look at Tottenham for the last 40 years of me being a supporter. And you see different managers coming in, different managers going out, different players coming in, coming out. And you think how great this club was, how great it is. It's a big club. It's our club. We've supported it through thick and thin. We've watched them in cup finals. We've watched them in go where we are. But where have we lost our way? Where did the cancer, even in a way, set in to our club? And hopefully now, between myself talking and whoever comes into the comments, can maybe sort this out. I want my Spurs back. This is not the club I remember as a kid growing up. This is not the Tottenham I supported for the past 42 years. This is a shell. This is a shell of a club where we're not united as one. We're not united as a fan base and as a club. We're not joined together. We're very much, despite of where we are, and it's very hard to take. It's very upsetting. It's very angry. I'm very broken as a Spurs fan. Where have we lost our way? Where did we lose our way? Did we lose our way on the sugar? Did we lose our way from the Sugar Venables debacle? Do we lose our way when Nick and Levy took over? Where did the rot set in? And also another thing he brought up in that podcast as well is about the layers. When Bill Nick was in charge, it was Bill Nicholson, the board of directors. That was it. Bill went to him. When the manager, Steve Perriman, said, and it's a brilliant podcast, I urge anyone to go and watch it. It's very good. When Bill Nick took over, Bill Nick was in charge of the football club. That's it. The board of directors stepped back. Bill Nick took charge. Same with Terry Neal, Keith Birkinshaw. Same with Ivan Scudder come in. It was him and the manager. Now, has football become too complicated? Where there's a chairman, there's a board of directors, there's a director of football, there's this and there's another. But so the link between the manager and the chairman is now like that, where it used to be like that. Look, I'm going to welcome some people into the chat, and then we'll carry on with it. Want to say big up to Ern. It says there is a protest happening tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. outside the club shop. Come and take your Tottenham back. Yeah, as long as it's done respectively. I've got no problem protesting them. I think we are right to protest at the state of our club, but it's got to be done right. And please do not spam the chat every 5 seconds about this. If you do, I will time you out. Okay, so I've read it out now, so don't spam the chat. Big up Clement, big up everyone, big up Clement. Thank you for coming in. Adrian Lawrence, Poch got us to a Champions League final in spite of Levy, not because of him. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. He did. He really did take us to a Champions League despite of not buying places. And we should have backed Poch after that Champions League final. For whatever reason, we didn't. Because of a new stadium, because of whatever. And we should have backed him. And that was a missed opportunity. It was a missed opportunity where we could have built on something, really built on the foundations Poch was making. And now with Poch now going to Chelsea, all but confirmed. That's another nail. And that's another thing against Levy. He should have swallowed his pride and brought Poch back. And he didn't. because he's too proud, or he's too stubborn, or too whatever. Daniel Levy has become the cancer that's ruining our football club. And that we have to just call it out as it is. He is the cancer that's ruining our football club. The sooner him and Enoch and Levy get out of our club, the better. It really will be. And then we might get our Tottenham back. At the moment, this is not my Tottenham. FTC, I'm Colin. Big up Dermot. Big up Colin. Thanks for joining us, sir. We've got Carl Simpson. Good morning, all. Can I ask a question? What is a Tottenham? Because I haven't seen a rare North London cockerel well for over 2 years. No. Carl, it hasn't. It hasn't, Carl. We haven't been Tottenham, I think, since our last season at White Hart Lane. That was our Tottenham. But what happened since then, it's been a shadow of our former selves. We look like a man or a person that's been hit so many times. We're punch drunk, if you can understand. We're not the club. We're a shell of a club. And that Sunday's performance proved it. We're a shell of a club because we've got players that don't care. We've got a manager who really doesn't care. We've got an owner who definitely doesn't care. We've got a chairman who definitely doesn't care. The only one that cares is us, the fans. We are the football club. And we have to now take the opportunity and take the grasp of the nettle and actually change this football club back to what it was. It's down to us to do it. We can't leave it to the players. We can't leave it to anybody else. It's down to us, the fans. We have to now unite, get behind something and march on and take our Spurs back. Big up Ben Kaufman. He said, this is the Tottenham I grew up with because of one man. And I feel sorry for you, Ben. I really feel sorry for you. I can remember us winning something, being at Tottenham, being successful, playing the Tottenham way. You haven't seen that. And I feel sorry for you. I really do. I honestly do. Mega Zappa, Levy had nothing to do with us getting to a Champions League final. Yeah, I think I stand corrected on that one. No, I made it was only a mispronunciation. Sorry, I'm not very good at doing streams on my own. So I agree with that. Daniel Phil, big up, Dermot, big up. He says everyone applauds Levy for the stadium, Mike Zappa, but forgets it was almost a year late and 3 times over budget. Yeah. He should get praised for some of the stuff, but you are right. It was, and I'd rather have White Hart Lane and a brilliant team than a new stadium and the dross we're watching now. That's my own opinion. Are you going to the pro? I can't because I live in Ireland. So it's very difficult for me to get over to them. Look, I've always been down the middle with this. I've never been Levy out or Levy in. I've always been down. I just want my Spurs back. But after Sunday, I'm now fully Levy out. He has to go. Something has to happen. Something has to change at the football club. I think he should resign. I think his job's now become untenable. I think their asking price they're asking for the club is just fucking diabolical. And look, something's got to change. Something's got to change. Whatever it is, I don't know. But something has to change. And Philip made a point to me that whoever doesn't get Man United, they will look to Tottenham and try to buy them. So that's the crumb of hopes I've got. And you look at Newcastle under their owners, so I don't agree with the owners who are in Newcastle, but you look at them, that club's been turned on its head. It's been turned right round. And I'm jealous. I'm jealous of them. They're going to be a big force next season. They will blow the transfer market out of the water this summer. You watch it. You watch Newcastle go. And we should be doing that. Peter Rem, just talked with my neighbour who's also a Spurs fan. He's like me, totally fed up with Levy. Hard to even watch tomorrow night. We should look forward to watching Spurs, not dread it. Exactly. We're doing the watch along tomorrow night, and then FTCM Column's coming on, who's a Man United fan. And me and Philip are going behind our sofas. Which Tottenham are going to turn up now? Is it going to be the Tottenham that will be on the front foot? No, but see what Ryan Mason does. Hopefully different formation, different tactics. But if we don't get a result tomorrow night, we're in danger of not getting into Europe at all. And that's the big thing. We could end up with no European football for next season. He also, he did. He gave himself a bonus as well. That beyond 72, with some Spurs fans saying they don't care about Poch going to Chelsea, I have to question the point of supporting the club. Then, if the owners and managers, players don't care, I do care if he goes to Chelsea. I very much do care. I'm devastated if he goes to Chelsea. It's a kick in the teeth. It's a nail in the coffin. He said he wouldn't go to Arsenal, Real Madrid, or any of Tottenham's rivals. It proves money talks. But and another thing, he can't wait for Tottenham forever. If Levy's too stubborn to go and swallow his pride and bring back somebody who can unite the fans, who can bring us back to how we played, then it's all on him. And as I said, I think it's down to us, the fans, to take our Spurs back. We've got to get behind something. We've got to get behind some sort of a protest to get behind, that we can all get behind. That we can all get behind the one thing. And we've got to take action now. It's down to us. We are the club. The fans are the club. We've got to take action. I can't get to them because I live in Ireland. But if you are living near Tottenham, I advise don't go tomorrow night. Just don't turn up. That'll send a message. Don't turn up. Stay at home. Watch it on the telly. Spend time with your family. Do something else. I understand you've bought season tickets. I understand you every inkling is to go to a game. But we've got to send some sort of a message to that man, to that board, to that owner, to show we're not happy. We've got to do it, and we've got to get behind something. If there's a protest, go to the protest, but go there respectively. Respect the people that are there. Respect the people that don't want to go. Respect the people that are probably are Levy, who want Levy to stay. I don't. I want him out of my club. But respect the people that do. It's all about respect. But big up Beyond 72. I haven't seen you before, so big up and welcome to the chat. And also Mike Zappa as well. Big up. Thank you for joining me this morning. And please hit the like button and the subscription button. And also, please grab your channel memberships. They're only $2.99, $4.99. Does help the channel grow. And if you want to make it a super chat, I understand times are hard out there, but if you do, then your point will get to the very top of the list, and I will try to discuss it. DJ Samuel, big up DJ. Hope you're well. So he says, I agree as well. The Tottenham I love as well died a long time ago. Now it's money making seaside. Yeah, it is. The Spurs I knew died. It's gone. It's not the same Tottenham I know. I just want my Tottenham back. At least in the 90s, we played as a team. We were all with each other. Now it's just, this is the point. The 90s may have been tough, but we all played as one. The players gave they're all on the pitch. They really did. And we seem to have lost our way. We've lost our soul. For whatever reason, we've lost our soul. And Tottenham's lost its soul. Tottenham's lost who it is. Tottenham's lost their identity. We're not Tottenham Hotspur anymore. We're an entertainment company. That football is just something that happens every weekend. But the NFL comes, there's a big deal made of that. Concerts come, there's a big deal of that. We've got the F1 track, the go-kart track. Yeah, I understand clubs have to make money to keep going, but put the money back into the football club. That is what we are. We're a football club, and people seem to have forgot what that is. Beyond 72, big up. He says, I remember going to the little Spurs shop as a kid in the 80s. I remember that shop. Yeah, it was little, to be fair. And have I frozen? And the answer to that is yes, I have. I don't know if I have or not. Have I frozen? I think I have. Sorry, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, I remember that shop. It was a little Spurs shop. To be fair, um, um, yeah, with anything I could get my pocket money now immediately. Yeah, you can't afford to do anything. It's ridiculous. Adrian saying that the '90s, hang on, I really are behind on the chat now. Sorry. Where am I now? I'll go. We've got Carl Simpson. So Jim would definitely go for Spurs when he misses out on United. Yeah, he will be. Colin says United are ready to spend 300 million in the summer once the takeover is completed, and Harry could go there. Would we blame Harry Kane for going to United? I don't. I don't blame him. I think he's sacrificed enough for us, and we're not giving them anything back. So do you know what I mean? And United are going to be a big threat for next season, definitely. Adrian Lawrence says, in its business model, it's not consistent, not constrained on club whose main ambition is wanting to remain in top flight. It does because of serious constraints when the club wants to be more than just an also ran. Yeah, can't disargue with that. Carl Simpson proves Levy didn't even bother talking to him. I have a problem with Poch. He wants to work in the Premier League. Yeah, I have no problem with Poch. He wants to work in it. Yeah, I know that, but I have a problem him going to Chelsea. That's my problem. That's my problem. Aaron says, why shouldn't Poch go elsewhere? If Levy is not hiring him, he's got to feed his kids. Yeah, I understand that. I get that. And that's the flip side of it. He's got to go to work somewhere. I get that. But if you were Daniel, if you were a chairman and you had a manager that brought you that sort of brought us to a level where we really were nearly on the brink of being really successful, would you do all you can to get him back in again if he was out of work? I would. But I understand what you're saying though. Daniel's Sandoval morning, one love, big up. Yes, Dermot, we need to protest them. Yeah, okay. We know where it is, so I've already told you. So it's there. Pete Ram can't understand why Levy has ignored Poch. Given him, he could have given some good feeling and get Levy off the hook for a while. Levy's a bit dim on that. Yeah, he is. He is. He has not listened to the fans, and the fans now are going to turn on him. If not the majority, some of the fans have turned on him. I think the whole fan base will turn on him. Okay, hang on. I'm just got some breaking news. Right, I'm going to read this now. The Tottenham have been given a big boost in their managerial search as two of the potential managers they are looking at said they are not concerned if Harry Kane leaves Spurs this season, as long as the money is made for that deal available to use to find a suitable replacement and improvements to the squad. So it does look like Harry could be on the way out. Now, let me know in the chat what you think. And would you blame him going, or do you think, look, he has to go, he deserves to win the trophy, he's not going to win it with us, then he has to think of himself where he sacrificed an awful lot for us in the past. The protesters need to put something on the lamppost where the club was founded. That would speak volumes. Yeah, that really would speak volumes. Adrian Lewis, the 90s were dreadful. Yeah. And also, please, I did put up on the channel, I think yesterday, a little 20-minute documentary I found about, it was done on the BBC back in 1982 for our 100th anniversary, 100th birthday. And it was about the start and where Tottenham. And it does mention they were formed under a lamppost near where the ground is now. So big up to Adrian, big up beyond 72. That's a very good point. Peter Ram, I watched Palace against Wolves last night. Palace lost 2-0, but given everything, Spurs don't anymore. No, they don't care. They really don't care. Big up Paul Carl Higgins. Oh yeah, that's when I went a bit frozy. This is a new one. Yeah, I was trying something new, Carl. It seemed to have worked. Quite a lot of the United fans don't want Kane. Yeah, I've heard that too. So it's going to be an interesting summer. He has got a year left in his contract, so it's what do you do? We played good football from 2009 to 2013. Yeah, We did, and we played good football under Poch as well. But you just couldn't get it over that line. My Spurs scarf was on the back of my armchair for years, but I put it away in disgust. It won't come out. It won't come back until the club finds itself again. I'm disabled and housebound, but that's my little protest. Yeah, look, I understand that as well. There's people that cannot get to these protests, do their bits at home. I've got a platform where I can speak to you all about how I feel about the club, and that's my way of protesting. And I know Philip and Ellie are the same. So that's how we do our protest. Peter M as well. That's these little protests. We need all to get together and do it. Protest as one instead of having different protests. One faction this and another faction. We need to gather all ourselves together and do it as one. Poch would come to Spurs in a heartbeat, but we've not come to that yet. It's a disgrace. It really is. Carl Simpson, it's all Levy. If he had gone to Poch, he would already be a manager, but this is arrogance, is out of control, and we're paying for it. Yeah, we are. He's an arrogant son of a bitch. That's what he is. Levy, the only way to describe Daniel Levy, he is an arrogant son of a bitch, and that's what he is. Jokes on them as Harry will leave on the free. Yeah, he could turn out to be another Sol Campbell if we're not careful. Jim Boxwell, Spurs to Ladite. Morning, Derm. I love Poch, but I hope he is a massive flop at Chelsea. After they lose a few games, the fans would turn on him. Levy's a proper mug for not bringing Poch back. Yeah. I'm shaking my head in disbelief at that this morning. Really am. It's really hurt. Carl Simpson, if the money is invested in the right way on new players, then that is how it will have to be. Can we afford to miss out on 100 million on 30-year-old? No, you can't. You can't. You can't miss out on that. FC Column says, I don't want Kane for 100 million for a 30-year-old. No, thanks. I think most United fans are the same. I'm travelling from Scotland to protest for the last game of the season. Big up, Brian Maguire. Big up. Well, listen, that apart from me freezing, the stream going on, man, for about 30 seconds, that's my little sort of solo stream. I just want my Tottenham back, and the sooner Daniel Levy and Ian get out of my club, the better. And that's all I want. That's all I want. So thank you very much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with a post-match, with a pre-match and a watch-along tomorrow. So take care. Have a lovely rest of your day. I got Kate Boxwell. I cannot cope with Poch at Chelsea. My heart is broken. Levy is a bell end. Do you know what, Kate? You're absolutely spot on. Absolutely spot on. That's comment of that is comment of the stream for me. That Levy is a bell end. Absolutely spot on. This is what makes me laugh as well. Chelsea fans say Poch. No. We're a joke, man. We are a joke. And this bottom one here, thanks, Dermot, for giving us a platform to share our thoughts with. Look, this is why I do these. This is why I do this channel. It's not just for me or Philip or Ellie to get our thoughts out, how we feel. It's about you as well, to get your thoughts out, how you feel about the club, how you feel about Tottenham Hotspur, how you feel it's being run. And the thing is, it's not being run the way we know. Bill Nick will be looking down in tears at us. Arthur Rowe would be looking down in tears with us. Buckley, who was one of the founding members of Tottenham Hotspur, looking down thinking, this is not who I founded the club on. Bill Nick would be looking down, laid the foundations for the double side, the 70 side, the 80 side. Be looking down, what's happened to the club I built? It breaks my heart to see Tottenham Hotspur like this. This is not the club I went to as a kid, supported as a child. Went to the 81 Cup final as a 4-year-old. Don't remember much of it, to be fair. But I was there. Been to the 82 final, been to the 87 final, been to the 91 final. We've got to do something. We've got to get our Tottenham back. We've got to all come together as a fan base and do it as one. If it means walking out in the 61st minute into the Concord as a marked respect to our double winner side, or even at do something. There's people that are protesting day in, day out, have sacrificed everything to protest for the club. Some of it, I can't get to protest. I live here. I live in Ireland, so I cannot get to the protests. But this is my protest today. This is me saying, Levy, get out of my club. Enix, sell up. Do something different. This is my protest. It breaks my heart to see the club I love like this. Steve Perriman, I urge everyone to go and watch Steve Perriman's protest on podcast. He said, spot on. Kate Boxwell, I don't recognise my team. I don't reckon this is not Tottenham Hotspur for me. This is not Tottenham. They hate us more. Yeah, Chelsea fans do hate us more. We're sending agent Poch to send them down. That's what we're doing. I wish I isn't love my club. Yeah. Okay, I feel your pain. I genuinely feel your pain. I really do. Alf Ramsey would be incensed. Yeah, he would be. England's greatest manager, won you a World Cup, Tottenham player. Actually went to manage Ipswich as well. I think as well. Kate, I wish I could walk away. They cause us. Look, I wish I could, but I can't. It's always something to drag you back in with this club. Big up, Mr. Daigle. Hope you're doing well, sir. It's been a long time. We need to catch up, brother. It's been a long time since you and me have had a chat. Hope life is treating you well. We want Levy out. Say we want Levy out. If you are going to the game, then come and join us opposite the club shop. Yeah, I did read it out earlier, the time and where it is, Brian, for you earlier. Look, as I said, we all need to get behind something. There's the Brian's Levy out campaign. There's the Change for Tottenham. We need to get behind something as a fan base. We really, really, really do. Cubs, Simpson, big up Brian. Kate Broxworth, it's all been down since we left White. Yeah. Yep, since we left White Hart Lane, we've been on the downward spiral since the Champions League final. Pardon me. Since then, we've been on the downward spiral since then. Mikey Sapper says Levy's doing his interview at Cambridge demonstrates the disconnect with the fans. He might as well do it at the Royal Academy or the House of Lords. The man is a monster and a coward. Look, somebody said to me once a while ago that when Danny Thomas missed that penalty in the 84 UEFA Cup final, which has been shown on this channel, I'm going to do it again soon. Everyone sang his name. The players, the team, the manager, the owners were all connected, were all one. And we're not now. We're so disconnected. It's like civil wars broken out within the fan base. We're turning on each other. We're being nasty to one another. The players don't care. The managers don't care. The owners don't care. The fans are the other one who do care. But we're turning on each other, which we shouldn't do. We need to be as one. We as a fan base have to be as one. We have to back everything as one. As a united force, we can do anything. But we've got to do it respectfully and we've got to do it right. And people that blame the fans for this are totally out of order. And I'm going to say that now. This is not the fans' fault. We didn't ask for this. It's been bad management, bad buying players, bad choices of managing our club. That's who the problem lies with the owner. It should always end up with a man in charge, which is Joe Lewis and Daniel Levy and Enoch. They're the problem. They're the cancer that's been in our club since 2001. Sunday was unacceptable. That was the straw that broke the camel's back for me. After that performance on Sunday, that's it. I was done. I'm absolutely done. Spread the word on social media. Levy out. Big up PM. Jim Broxwell, Spurs till I die. I was at all the finals then, but seems a lifetime away. It really does, mate. And it really hurts. We will get there again. But I do not know. Yeah. We will rise again. we will see the light again. We will win things again. But when? When? Didn't. Sorry. Don't know what that means. They couldn't give a crap about fans. Nope, they don't. John Fitzpatrick, big up John. Hope you're well. Hope you and the family are doing all right. He says, big up Dermot. Big up John. Hope you're doing well. And he's saying to morning to Brian. We've got Brian. Any fans near the stadium go and support the protest? Yeah. They don't care about us. Why do we care so much? Because they're our club. Dermot, are you Levy out now? Basically, yeah, I am. I've had enough. After Sunday's performance, it straw to break the camel's back for me. That was it. So, yeah, so the sooner he leaves, the sooner they sell up, but it's easier said than done. It really is easier said than done. Look, it's taken Newcastle fans 15 years to get Mike Ashley out of the club. United fans are still protesting over the Glazers. They haven't sold up yet, so it will happen one day. But I just want it done right. That we get somebody in that cares about the club, that will put the money into the manager to buy the right players to get the right success. That's all I want. We've become a joke and need an owner. That's basically what I've just said. We've become a joke and we need an owner with a bit of pride who wants to bury the Spursy tag. Yeah, exactly. I'd love to do a stream with you one day. Yeah, well, just let me know. My emails is on the channel page, so definitely email us and we'll get you on. We'll get you onto a show, most definitely. And to be downward spiral, yeah, it has been on a downward spiral since the Champions League's final, and it's been mismanagement. It's been not buying the right players, not going for the right, not backing Poch at the start of it. And I think the last 4 years have been a downward spiral. If Kane and Son leave, I think we're a relegation team. I think we would be fighting relegation. Big up everyone. Back to work I go. The group I'm with have been working non-stop for 2.5 years, and it's all been built on to this moment. Now is the time. Yeah, exactly, Peter. We've got Paul Pablo, 14 managers in 20 years, and one Levy Lewis main culprit. Yeah, I was looking at that earlier. It's shocking how many managers we've had since 2001. It really is. Big up Brian Daigle. Poch is the one person that you're in. Yeah, I've been saying that. Been saying that for a long, long time. We're no longer a football club. We are a Premier, but yeah, we are. We haven't been a football club for a while now. And then Paul Brown, no word to inquire. Yeah, come on, you Spurs, exactly. Hi, Dermot. Hope you're well. Hope you're okay, our friend. Yeah, I'm fine. The disabled team, big up. Did watch some of your YouTube stuff. Really, really good. Love to get you onto a stream. So please get in contact, and we'd love to get you onto a show and get your thoughts on this. Kate Boxwell, Poch going to Chelsea is the final nail in our coffin. Yeah, it is. Watch Poch get announced just before the game tomorrow night. What else have we got? Kate saying, True Peter is sickening, clueless, painful, frustrating, and infuriating. Yep, that is so true. Dermot, can everyone in the chat, can I ask a serious question? My question would be, do you think if Levy could get rid of the football side of the stadium, would he? I think he would. Honestly, I think he would. I think he has no interest in the football side. It can even when he was asked the question, when was your first game? He couldn't even say that. So I think he would in a heartbeat. I'd love to know people's thoughts on that in the chat, actually. John Fitzpatrick, big up Carl Simpson. Breaking news on Sky Sports, Dermot. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but I shall check. Let's see now. Okay, well, the breaking news is... where is it now? Pochettino's appointment at Chelsea edging closer and could be formally announced in the next week. There you go. Big up Brian Daigle. Yeah. Okay. Well, sorry, Brian. I just won't mention that channel or person who's in that channel. Sorry, I just won't do it. Poch to Chelsea. Yeah, just breaks my heart. Yeah, it's really frustrating. Big up John. Kate Boxwell. I can't cope with Poch. Was waiting. Can't cope. Poch was waiting for us, and Levy couldn't back down. No. Did you hey Carl, did you get my message earlier on Bob's Spur TV? Ryan McFarland. Hi Ryan, singing for a while, Ryan. Hope you're keeping well. Back up in Donegal. Big up Dermot. Have to have a listen, to Steve Perryman podcast from last night. It hit the nail on the head. Guys got I watched it, and that's what sparked me to do this. I watched it this morning, and that's what sparked this solo stream. That was what sparked it for me. John, no, I didn't. What? Okay, they're talking each other. Pride goes before full. Levy. Potts should be at the helm again. It's the only thing Levy could do to pacify the fans base, even a little. I know, Kate. I know it's heartbreaking. It really is heartbreaking this morning. That news, it really is. Okay. Colin says I've been saying this the last few days that Poch to Chelsea will happen. Yeah. I think we've mentioned it as well in this channel as well. That it's going to happen. It's a shame, but look, it is what it is. We can't do nothing about it now. Brian says, like I said, leaving in it's like Lauren Hardy. That's another fine mess you've got us into. Yeah, absolutely. And then Brian 72, this could signal the end for Levy, as I thought Poch was his trump card. Look, I think Levy's job's become untenable. I really do. I think he should resign with immediate effect. I think the club should be put up for sale with immediate effect. And I tell you what I might do. I'm going to do something here. I'm actually going to put the link in. I think. No, I won't actually. What I'll do is we'll organise a fan show. One for instead of Newsbeat. And what we'll do, we'll turn it into a fan show. And then what we'll do is we'll get people to come on doing that. So not today, probably tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow would instead of Newsbeat, we'll do a fan show at 1:00, and we'll bring you on. So and you've got to have your say on this. All right, I'll tell you what, I'll put the link in now for 5 minutes here. And then whoever's come on, but please be respectful when you do come on. So there's the link. It's in there. If you want to pop on, have your say. Let me do pop on. I'll stay on for another 5 minutes. If anyone wants to pop on, they can. But please be respectful. I may want Levy and Enoch out the club, but I'm not. I still have my own sort of views where on the financial side he has put us in a better place than where we were, but on the football side he's definitely let us down. But definitely, if anyone wants to pop on for 5 minutes, please come on, have your say, and we'll take and see what happens. We've got. Do you think Poch will work at Chelsea? To be honest, my honest opinion, I don't think he will. I think what happens? It will last 6 months, 6 to 8 months, and then he'll get sacked. The Chelsea are more of a joke in the club than we are. To be fair, if we had a decent owner, I think No, I don't think it will. I do not think. I think Poch needs to come home. He really does. He really does. Kate saying me too beyond 72. Can't sit and go on, Dermot. Well, the link's there now, so if somebody wants to come on, they can do. I hope not, Jim Ellawell. John Fitzpatrick, I bet any money Levy offered to Poch the job with a list of limitations. Basically, nothing changes in this so-called football club. We're not a football club. We are not a football club. We haven't been a football club for a long time. We're Tottenham Hotspur that used to be a football club. And I found this the other day. I had actually done this myself. And this is what I wrote. This is what I made yesterday. There used to be a football club over there. You see that big shiny thing behind us, like the bowl of art supposed to be on the foundations of White Hart Lane. I'd rather have White Hart Lane than that stadium. Though it's a magnificent stadium. I've been in the South Stand, loved it. It was, I love my club. I love going to watch Tottenham play. And I know clubs have to move on with the times, and with people, we have to maximise to get as many fans as we can in. Yeah, great. But I'd rather White Hart Lane and a brilliant team than that stadium and the shite team we've got at the moment. And he was right. He was well ahead of his time. There used to be a football club over there. Yeah, there used to be. There isn't anymore. We have. I was on between the lines earlier. Wait, I want to pop on. Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello. Oh no, the dogs have started. Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're grand. Kate, what do you reckon to the mess of Tottenham at the moment?
Oh, do you know what? I wake up every morning, I feel sick to my stomach with it. I just don't know. I agree with what that Beyond 72 said. I thought Poch was going to be the trump card.
Yeah.
To try and pacify everyone and reunite the fan base. And the thought of him going to Chelsea makes me feel physically sick.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we haven't been a club since Poch left, have we?
No.
Really and truly.
No. When I think about the times he brought us, I never wanted him sacked. I mean, I went on TalkSport and I was ranting that the Poch out brigade need to give their head a wobble because the grass always looks greener. It very rarely is.
Yeah. What do you want Levy to do now? Do you want him to resign? Is his job untenable?
It's been untenable for a long time, if you ask me. But I think the only thing he can do is resign. I think there's going to be an absolute uprising at the club otherwise.
Yeah. Do you know with all these different protests, Kate, you've got the change for Tottenham, you've got the Brian's Levy out. Do we need just one thing to get behind? Just everyone unite under one banner and just march under that?
Yes.
Or do you think we're so fractured and we're so divided as a fan base, nothing's ever going to work?
I think we need to all be under one sort of banner, if you like. But I think Tottenham fans are turning on each other. We saw it with Arsenal a couple of years ago. And it's just, I don't even know what to say today. When I saw the breaking news about Poch being close, I keep waiting for it to say that Tottenham are hijacking the deal, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Same here. And look, and there's this other thing as well that I got given to me this morning, that Tottenham have been given a big boost in their managerial search, as two of the potential managers they're looking at have said they're not concerned if Harry Kane leaves Spurs this season. Look, we all would begrudge Harry winning a trophy. We all, if it's with us, brilliant. If it's somebody else, then I don't begrudge him. But Jesus, just do something. We can't have this. I don't want him to be another So Campbell, which could end up happening.
I know. I don't know I don't know whether we should cash in. I mean, it's all right saying stick or twist, but I can't see anyone coming in and turning us around in a year.
No. Bonds, even Kate's dogs want Levy out.
They're spot on.
They're spot on. Peter M says the new stadium is an excellent investment, but the revenues must be well spent on the team. Effective coaching academy and look. I remember in the 80s. I know you probably don't, because you're a young lady. You probably don't remember the 80s, but
I do. I do remember I was born in 78, so.
Oh, so all right. I'm a year.
I don't remember the early glory, really.
No. Well, I was born in 77, so I was born the year we went down, so that was my fault. But you remember, like, we had Mickey Hazard, we had Matt Falco, we had Paul Miller, we had Graham Rhodes didn't come through the youth system, but we had a group of players that came in that if one of the major stars went out, he knew his job.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know? We haven't got that anymore. Where's the youth? Where's the future Tottenham players? There isn't any, is there?
No, I mean, I said to my husband, who's on here as well, I said to him, I just thought Poch coming in, and then someone like Jed Spence come back, and he flourished under Pochettino.
Yeah, he would.
And we buy all these players, we loan them out. Most of them are well, not very good. I was going to swear them, but I won't.
No, you can. We're over 10 minutes, so you can swear if you like.
But most of them are crap. So, but we buy them, we loan them out. I mean, that Jed Spence, he was amazing, and he must be thinking, "What on earth have I done?" You know?
Even we've got Destiny coming next for this next thing. What's he thinking? Looking at us, thinking, "What the hell have I?" You're right. What the hell have I done?
That's probably why he crashed his car. He wants to be injured for the rest of the season next year.
It was probably Daniel Levy ringing them. Look, we're looking to downgrade your contract to £50 a week. Will you accept that?
Oh, do you know, you've got to laugh, but it's so depressing.
It is. I mean, I was at the AC Milan game. A group of us come over from Ireland, and we were over to that game, and I just couldn't believe what I was watching. I sat there after the game in the South Stand, just in disbelief how bad we are.
I know. The fact that we lost to Newcastle 6-1, and that 5 of the players that lost to Newcastle in the 5-1 defeat that stopped us finishing second were in the squad.
I know. That
speaks volumes. There wasn't one Newcastle player that was in that 5-1 game, and yet we still had 5.
It's mind-boggling. It really is.
And they're saying, "Oh, well, we'll give Dyer a new contract." Why? Why? What are they seeing? Why? He is Dyer, literally.
Yeah. Are we missing something here?
We must be.
Are we missing? As Steve Perman said, he has. I genuinely want to watch his podcast. His latest one. It's absolutely brilliant. He hits the nail right on the head. He said he had 3 managers in his whole career at Tottenham. In 19 years at the club. We've had 14 managers in the last 20 years.
So embarrassing.
It is. It really is. Well, listen, Kate, I'm going to end this off now. We are going to do a fan show tomorrow, so please come back on there.
I will do.
I'll have my co-host, Philip Brady, with me, the Godfather. But listen, thank you for coming. I love your comments you put into the stream. I really do. And it's great that you and your husband are in here as well. What's his name? So I'll give him a big up as well.
Jim Boxall.
Oh, is that? There we are. Big up, Jim. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Are you going to any Spurs games for the end of the season?
I'm not, well, I say unfortunately. Fortunately, I should say. We used to go all the time. My husband was a season ticket holder for 20 odd years. But we've moved up to Lincoln, so obviously we don't get to go very often. But I would, if I had a season ticket, I would not be going.
No.
I would rather stand outside and scream for that bald bastard to bugger off.
Yeah, that's true. God knows what Bill Nick, if he's looking down.
Oh, don't.
And there should be. Where are the statues? There's no statues, and this is something I've been saying on this channel for a long while. There should be a statue of the man out there.
Yeah, of course there should.
Him and Danny Blanchflower and Jimmy Greaves and. Nothing.
Oh, Greavesy, yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, I just don't know.
I don't know either. Well, listen, Kate, thank you so much for coming on. It's really been a pleasure. And definitely, we're going to put the link out earlier tomorrow. And we'll definitely have more chat tomorrow with you and everyone to come on. So, listen, thanks for coming on. And we'll speak to you soon.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye. Right, that was Kate. Big up, Kate, for coming on. Great chat to her. As I said, we are going to do it as a fan show tomorrow. So, we will be putting the link out early. We'll just get through some of these comments. Carl Simpson's only statue we're getting is Danny Levy one. Is that, we can chuck tomatoes at it? Or bananas or bricks at it? See, can we knock it down? Carl Simpson, we'll come on tomorrow. Big up, Carl. Great having you on. Jim Boxwell, big up, Jim. And you and Kate, thank you for finding the channel and liking and subscribing. It's lovely to have you here. Hit the like button, everyone. Thank you so much. Great point, Kate, about Deadwood on our team. Yeah, Dyer is absolutely Dyer. I love that. The Hazard days were great. I loved them. I always tell Kate about them, how good it was. Yeah, we had Mickey Hazard on here for a while. We are trying to get him or Steve Perriman back on the channel again. So hopefully we'll get that very soon. Peter M2, right, Dermot. Continuity through the age is group is key. That requires a football plan. Sticking to it. It's not reactive purchases and celebrity managers. Yeah, absolutely. Spence is the championship player. Kev's, I'll come on tomorrow. I will answer any questions you have there, mate. Very good. And I know you're coming on tomorrow night for the watch along. I am looking forward to that. And Kane will never go to Chelsea. No, he won't. But listen, thank you all for watching. I hope you've had a great. I hope you've enjoyed it. I don't like doing these solo streams. I get very nervous doing them, and I get some sort of tongue-tied. So, listen, I hope you have enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and whatever you do, please don't go to the game tomorrow. Send a message to the board. Send a message to Levy. We are not happy. We want them out of our club, and I think enough is enough. I want my Tottenham back. That's all I want. Come on, you Spurs. Coke on what's that? Coke on City, get the win and kill the yeah. Beyond 72. Now he did a great stream. I hope it come across. I'm very nervous with doing these solo streams anyway. But look, thank you for coming in. You're very kind with your comment section. I get quite embarrassed by it, but thank you very much indeed. We're back tomorrow with the sort of pre-match fan show coming in. Come on, you Spurs, in somebody we trust. Oh, hang on. Handy if I did the outro, wouldn't it? Told you I wasn't very good at this. Where is it now? Anyway, come on, you Spurs.